7 reasons you will hate Japan. Now, before you jump to any conclusions about Japan or my opinions regarding the land of the rising sun, let me share with you the truth. Japan is amazeballs. A more appropriate title for this post might be 7 things in Japan that Americans may or may not find rather annoying, but I did not think that flowed as well. But before we start, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe buttons. It helps the channel a lot. Now, let's get back to the video. There's no soap or towels. This does not hold true everywhere. In tourist-heavy spots, soap is usually provided. But when you go to wash your hands post-bathroom use, you will frequently find that soap has not been made available for your hand cleansing needs. Okay, you say to yourself, I'll just rinse off the bacteria with water. That works, right? But when you go to dry your hands, you are disappointed once again when you fail to find paper towels or an air-blowing machine. Admitting defeat, you wipe your hands on your jeans and through your hair, now thankful that you have to bow instead of shake hands. Welcome to our store. When you enter a store in Japan, you will usually be greeted by someone shouting, "Irashaimase!" Nothing wrong with that. I suppose I would prefer to be acknowledged instead of ignored. However, it appears that the only way to properly welcome someone is to scream "Irashaimase" at the top of your lungs, or to mumble "Irashaimase" to yourself as you stock the shelves and look miserable. Sometimes a 7-Eleven or similar store will have as many as 6 people working, and hearing them all scream "Irashaimase" or mutter it to themselves like an abused parrot at every person who walks through the door is an uncomfortable combination of sad and annoying. There are no trash cans. I don't know how this is possible, but finding a trash can in the wild in Japan is extraordinarily difficult. Recycling bins are everywhere, but for whatever reason, you will find yourself carrying around your trash in search of an appropriate waste receptacle for days. When I encounter this problem, I always look around and notice that no Japanese people are doing the same. What do they know that I don't? Are they just not creating any trash? Is it in their pockets? Are they dumping it into recycling bins? They aren't throwing it on the ground because this place is quite clean. What is their secret? The streets make no sense. I am constantly asking myself how some of these roads and intersections came to be in Japan. It is as if Japan had 2 rival road systems that one day were forced to overlay one another. Sometimes the intersections ended up working out, and sometimes it ended up a giant clusterfuck. Occasionally you will pull up to a traffic signal and there will be 4 different green arrows because the intersection you have stopped at is the meeting point of 5 different streets. How is that even possible? Trust me, it is. Squat toilets. A lot of the time you will have a choice in Japan when deciding which toilet best suits your excretory needs. However, sometimes a squat toilet is the only option. If you are a sit and enjoy type, like myself, then squat toilets are not conducive to your typical bathroom routine. Squat toilets cut short your enjoyment time and increase the risk that you will drop your cell phone into the toilet if for some strange reason you are using it in the bathroom. Fruit is outrageously expensive. Want to get your hands around some delectable Japanese melons? Okay, well how about just some delicious cantaloupe instead? Maybe you are more a watermelon person. You won't have trouble finding these products in Japanese markets, but you may have trouble bringing yourself to shell out the money for them. At almost $20 each, I do not understand who buys these things. Watermelon is good, but it isn't that good. Gender inequality. In Japan in 1986, an Equal Employment Opportunity Act was enacted, but even so, 30 years later, there is a gender pay inequality in the Japanese labor market. Japan is ranked 120th in the social equality rankings of 149 countries with a gender equality gap of 34.4%, according to the World Economic Forum. A lack of political empowerment and economic participation and opportunity are the key issues for Japan. Women earn only 44% of what men do at work and have little decision-making authority in business or politics. Progress on gender equality continues to fall vastly short of the Japanese government's stated intentions. Furthermore, 48% of Japanese companies do not have women in senior management positions. There is great gender inequality in Japan. And that completes our list. If you liked this, hit the subscribe button and check out some of the videos on screen. You won't be disappointed. See you there.